You resolve that. We are retreating to Nairobi. If the majority leader doesn't come to Nairobi, he should not be paid. He should not be paid. No, I'm on camera and saying we are victims of our own making, and we might be sharing to the public our own problems, and they are laughing at us there. So let us only be honest with ourselves. Madam Chair here doesn't have a rod that he can spike you with and tell you, you must come to Nairobi tomorrow. You are conscious. Your own conscience should let you come to Nairobi without being, earn your money justifiably. That is what I'm saying, Madam Speaker.
Thank you.
But I know, Madam Speaker, you have all the legal instruments and perhaps human instrument. You don't, if sometimes you are very, very, you take us to the narrow path of law, it might, I don't want to speak on that matter. But I know you know what I mean.
Sure.
On the issue of pending bill.
I think I'll take that narrow path of
narrow
law.
path.
And do you know that narrow path of law is very, very bad. In the sense that, let me say what it says. I just need to pick the list and look at the times you have not attended plenary. They don't have to be consecutive 8 sittings. They can be scattered. And you have lost your job. You have lost your job. You go home. That's a way of recalling an MCA. Let me tell you, members. It's so easy. But I am also human. I feel like if I send this member home, what happens? So don't take advantage of my being nice, members. Let's just do this work together and do it in the right way. I've not really struck my whip properly because I thought I was sympathizing with you. You'll change. You'll come to your senses and change. But it appears it is not happening. Instead, you want me go home. Instead of me, I'm sympathizing with you, but you want me to go home. So, I'll think about it, and I'll strike
Madam
it.
Speaker. Madam
And
Speaker.
it is not going to be nice, members. So, personal reflection for now. If it is not working, I am going to strike that whip. And I don't really need to have 8 consecutive sittings. It's just scattered. I pick one that happened this day. I pick another. They become 8. I send you home. But I'm also a human being and I fear God. Yeah. So let's just take personal responsibility.
Yeah, Madam Speaker.
I was
Madam
on
Speaker.
the floor.
No,
I was on the floor. And please send these members down the narrow path.
Yes.
They are not even listening to me.
Madam Speaker, please.
I am on the floor, Madam
Proceed, Honorable Majority Leader.
Honorable members, be careful. You can go to the narrow path.
Yeah.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm saying, in terms of pending bills, which has been picked by so many audit reports across the departments, let us remember these pending bills are historical. They have not been accrued by this administration. In fact, if we prorate, if that is good English, prorate the rate of accruing the bills from the first administration, 10 years, and this administration, the first administration really accrued so much bills. And every administration have its own priorities, has its own priority. I'm not saying the pending bill should not be paid, but we must also know that the current administration exists, first of all, to serve people, including paying, the pending bills. If you look at the issue that, the statement that was sought by Mheshimiwa Dominic, it was talking of a project that was done in 2014, 2015. I am not saying it should not be done, should not be included as a project in the current administration, because we must always find value for money for the public, money that is spent. So I think we need to look at it from a non-partisan point of view and non-political point of view. The question of pending bills should not be looked from a political point of view. It has to be looked from what are the priorities, and is that pending bill that is being requested for really a real pending bill, or is a question of a dubious project that only exists on paper? So let us be critical. I mean, think through the whole issue of pending bills, because some people really are suffering outside there. But others, I can tell you, there are projects that exist only on paper. I thank you, Madam Speaker.
That is a key, and it is important. However, I want to say that the issue of pending bills, as especially the last 1 year, let's say, for example, 2024, 2025. The previous bills, we found them here. There was a lot. But there is something that triggered the pending bills for 2024, 2025. And do you know what it is, members? It is about just not getting, for example, the pending bills that have been accrued in this particular county assembly of Machakos. You realize that we have requisitioned from the executive the money that is required for this particular month, both recurrent and development, but you'll get even a quarter of the money. So when the money comes here, recurrent takes the day, and it is not even the entire recurrent, it's just a bit of the recurrent. So bills, especially for allowances, now started accumulating. And that is how we find ourselves with a lot of bills, yet we think we are budgeted for this particular item, for example. We find that there is a bill pending because we have received very little money from the executive, and we have paid that little money. So the rest of the items that were requisitioned for, they have not been paid. So it becomes a bill, and it continues like that until. So there we have, there's some level of, if that assent is conducted by His Excellency, the President, and we get authority